Hey, JT Tackett here with Georgia Golf Performance at the Bridgeville Golf Academy. What we want to talk to you today is about club fitting. The one thing that we want to recommend to you before you do schedule a fitting is to come in with a repeatable motion. We want to make sure that you're swinging to a good ability and repeatable ability. Not the results, just the motion. That being said, when you come to a fitting, our job is to make sure that the equipment matches that motion that you're bringing. We want to make sure that the golf ball is hitting the middle of the club face. We can do that in a variety of ways by changing lie angles, shaft flexes, all kinds of stuff like that. And there's a big importance of like the technology advancements, not so much year to year, but definitely 3 to 5 years. Sometimes drivers, irons, different equipment in your bag, it's going to have some technology that's going to allow you to keep the ball in play with a much easier time, not necessarily hitting it so precisely in the middle, but getting some forgiveness from other areas of the club. What we want to do today is kind of show you a couple examples of that. We've got Morgan, one of our professionals here. He's going to hit some golf balls with some of the equipment that he's been fit for and some of the stuff that we know that doesn't fit him. We're going to see some varied results of how that ball might not be completely on the club face, you know, in certain spots, and what that does to the dispersion of your golf ball. So this is going to help you be a little more consistent, which everyone wants in their golf game is more consistency. Well, if we can deliver a club that's going to work with your motion, consistently getting the club to the golf ball through the turf or toward the target, that's what we want to help you guys out with. So Morgan's going to be showing us a couple swings, and let's see what that looks like. Swing.
Much better.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of instruction. Look at that. That is a perfect example of what we want right there. I had to give Morgan just a little bit of swing advice, not much, but get him going in the right direction. All of a sudden, we are seeing the result that he wants with this driver. You see that middle of the club face, 112 club speed, right? That height was great, and he's 284 carry, with a 307 rollout, right? So what I want to do is show you guys a couple things. That was a great example. Now, I'm just going to put this club in his hand, and I'm just going to have him try to hit the fairway again, okay? Let's see what happens. Now, Morgan's trying to make good swings with all this stuff, but he didn't know what I put in his hands, and this is what we would consider a misfit club for anybody. So he lost some swing speed there, right? Now, what he doesn't know, look at the height. The height went way up in the air. Look at the carry, way short from where he was before, right?
Felt very like I got here and then the club just
There we go. There we go.
hand.
Yeah, I know
Very
better.
kinda
I know better. And we're testing this out to show you guys if you have the wrong club, what kind of consistency can you get?
Oh, see ya. 4 right.
Where is this going?
Way
Whoa,
right.
way off the map. So now look, the height was very high again. He's not going to be able to keep this on the map. Now look, this is a regular flex 50 gram. He's not going to be able to feel that. So what if we went to an older club? This is a 917. Came out 2016. Little different shaft, but let's see what he does, okay?
Again, I'm trying to make that same swing I did on the first one.
Yeah.
Of just making it feel good, like my normal, what I would take to the course.
He's trying his best to get this ball down the fairway, and look at this. He cannot, shorter, higher, way offline. This is an actual stiff shaft, right? This is kind of medium weight, okay? This is giving some sensibility to where the club is in the swing, but still. Yeah, look, still middle of the club face, but the yardage direction, not hitting the fairway at all. Okay, now we've got a real oldie but goodie. This is a 909, 2000, what is it, 2008 it came out, right? So we're going to have Morgan try and hit the fairway with this one, okay? So good swing, right?
It's a little closer.
Yeah.
So I like the way that felt.
Yeah.
I felt like I had it right where I wanted. So
even though
the
this
shaft
isn't
being a little different,
Yeah.
I could time it up a lot better.
Even though
But
this is
I've
an
still
older
lost
club.
a whole bunch of distance.
Yeah.
And it's a little farther right than I like, but
that's what we're saying is even though this is an older club, the shaft is heavier and it's a little stiffer, and he can feel that right away.
and it still feels good, but it is like so much shorter just because it's old technology. And that felt ripped. That felt like that, yeah.
And what
So
did we get
pretty
out of
centered.
it? Nothing that we saw with his well-fitted driver. So if you have some clubs that are some old technology or even misfit technology, come see us and we can help you kind of figure out what we need to do to get that golf ball to make it into the fairway every time. And that is making sure that we hit the middle of the club face. Come see us.